of tea they produce. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator for Nairobi City County, Honorable Edwin Sifuna.
Speaker, allow me to start on the statement by the Senator from Busia, the Honorable Kiom Tata. Speaker, for a very long time, we in leadership positions in this country have ignored the financial management of our public hospitals, especially Kenyatta National Hospital. And that is because for a long time we thought we were, subject to a separate regime. I will have this House know that the disease that is at Kenyatta has crossed the road to Nairobi Hospital. I saw a member of this House, Honorable Speaker, just the other day complaining that they had been denied services at Nairobi Hospital because we had been removed from that panel because of mismanagement of that private hospital called Nairobi Hospital. And it has gotten to ridiculous levels. This House will not believe it. That even after that, I know it's a private hospital, after the dispute surrounding the financial management of Nairobi Hospital went to court, when the High Court had reserved a date for judgment, somebody went to the Court of Appeal to stop the judgment being read, which was scheduled to be read on the 9th of October. So we are staring at a crisis in the management of our hospitals, be they private or indeed the public. And I like the staying power of Senator Omtata, because he has focused his spotlight repeatedly on the management of Kenyatta National Hospital. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, you will remember on this issue of rewarding of our athletes, the Cabinet Secretary for Sport, the Honorable Mvurya, the last time he was here, even you yourself in the chair were confused as what he was saying. You remember him saying there were 70 million shillings that had been set aside to reward the various sportsmen who had done well for the country. At that particular point in time, he owed the Lionesses, the Kenya 15s rugby women's team, 2 million shillings. And he could not tell us whether that 2 million was part of that 70 million. Honorable Speaker, do you know, out of my repeated inquiry on the status and the welfare of the Lionesses, they found out that the head coach of the Lionesses, the 15th, was my classmate. And they suspected that he's the one who's bringing this information to the Senate repeatedly. They just woke up one day and suspended Dennis Mwanja as the head coach. For political reasons, Honorable Speaker, the young man has been suspended, judged without any trial or inquiry, just because he has repeatedly insisted on saying, Sifuna, when you see Mvurya there, ask him when he's paying the money for the Lionesses. So, I support Honorable Cherargei when he says, let us know, all athletes, when you perform well for your country, what are your expectations? Who comes up with these figures, 5 million, 2 million, from which vote? From which vote? Even when we were debating the rules on housing here, we asked, we have a housing board that is supposed to allocate houses. How can the president just stand up and say teachers get 40%, these athletes get 30%? You know, we are lying to these young men. So let there be a regime where it is clear, if you win gold, this is what you get, and it comes from which vote. I thank you, Speaker.
Senator John Ruto.